Well, if you want your shoulder exercises to actually work and hit your shoulders, you gotta get the mind muscle connection. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So the way I do it is the same thing I do when I work chest. Roll the shoulders back so the shoulders are pinched at my shoulder blades. I do the same thing when I'm on a bench. When I'm working any shoulders, whether I'm doing lateral raises, front raises, I roll the shoulders back, and as I'm raising my arm without any weight, I can feel my shoulders engaged. If you do that where it's under load with some weights in your hand, I guarantee you're gonna make some gains.
All right, you about to see your boys about to lock in. Shoulder blades are back. And as I'm coming up, man, every single rep, I can feel the front delts just firing up every single rep. And sometimes just because I'm so locked in, it might prevent me from coming up as high as you would if you didn't do that, if you really didn't isolate the muscle. But every single rep, even without the weight in my hand, I can feel the front delt firing up. So try to lock in, man. And then you get to the point where doing two hands, you start to get a little worn out, and you can always find like more reps in there just by controlling your breathing and maybe doing like singles. So you do one arm at a time. But then you'll see I'll superset these. Like most of the time, if I'm going to do front delts, I'm always going to superset them with rear delts because that's just what I do. Like it's a staple for me. Because typically what you'll see is people will neglect the front delts and the rear delts. They'll just work the side delts. And my way of like making sure that I don't neglect either one is just to superset them and work them together. And then I was doing this one here where I was just playing around doing single arms to both arms to single arms, just trying to do as many reps as I can, just trying to challenge myself, but making sure that on each and every one of those reps, I was feeling those front delts engage on each and every one. Your front delts, you will get a lot of front delt activation when you do any type of pressing movement, depending on like how wide you put your arms out or your hands on the bar. Like, you know, you can kind of limit that, but you're going to still get front delt activation. So usually I might only do like 3 sets. Sometimes I do 4, but I don't have to do a whole lot when I've done a ton of pressing movements because I've already worked on quite a bit. But if you want that full like 3D shoulder look, you got to work all 3 heads, man. You got to work all 3. Some people say, oh, you know, I don't work front delts because I'm getting it in when I'm pushing or whatever. Screw that, man. You got to work all 3 heads if you want 3D shoulders. Okay, here's another trick for growing those shoulders. So these are what I call lateral 21. So these are dumbbell lateral raises or lateral dumbbell raises where I'm doing 7 halfway up, then I'll go 7 all the way up, and then I do 7 like quarters where I'm just kind of flaring my arms out a little bit. And listen, the burn on these things is insane. So you probably heard of like dumbbell 21s or barbell 21s where people usually do it for biceps. Well, I came up with this. I didn't see anybody else do this. Maybe somebody else did it before, but I came up with this on my own as a way to blow my shoulders up, and the burn is insane.